All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have an Atlanta Hawks and Indiana Pacers recap video. Kind of want to break this down, give you guys my opinion. Now, I was live for the entire game. If you guys were there, thank you so much for coming. If you weren't, hope to see you during the next live stream. I'm live every day. If you enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Try and hit 6,000 subs by the end of the month. It's really hard, though. You guys have been watching my live stream, so thank you guys so much to both Pacer and Hawks fans. But let's break this game down. The whole time I had everyone in the chat was saying that the Pacers, although they were down by 10, 11 points for a lot of the game, majority of the game, I kept saying, man, it's summer league. You never know. Some of these players, they really mess up. They make some stupid decisions. Sometimes it adds up. You never know. 11 points is definitely not a safe lead. And what do you know? The Pacers kept coming back. The Hawks never really put them away. When you break down the box score and the statistics, the Atlanta Hawks shot 51.5% from the field, 38% from three. You compare that to the Pacers, they only shot 39.7% from the field and 30% from the three-point line. What really kept the Pacers in the game was the fact that the Hawks had 25 total fouls, which means they shot 16 of 23 from the free throw line. I kept saying during the live stream, they keep missing their damn free throws. These dudes kept missing their free throws. They ended up missing 7 total free throws. You're not going to get the job done shooting less than 70% as a team from the free throw line. Although the Atlanta Hawks only got to the line 5 times, they made them all. They kept their turnovers not really intact, to be quite honest with you, but neither did the Pacers. They just out-hacked them. Too many made field goals, too many made threes, ultimately seemed to be the Pacers' weakness. Now, Sharife Cooper won the game. He won the game. And it was actually kind of funny because I was live and I said they were down by 2 points. There was about 6 seconds left on the clock as I was saying this, and I said, you know what? Maybe there was 10 seconds. I said, you know what? If Sharife Cooper makes this shot, if he makes a game-tying or a game-winning three-point shot, I'll take a couple of shots. And what does he do? He goes out and he makes the game-winning buzzer-beater 3. I somehow have yet to make an Atlanta Hawks video about the draft. They did a phenomenal job in this year's draft. A phenomenal job. Jalen Johnson, Sharife Cooper. If you take tonight's game out of the fact they still had an awesome draft, what a good job they did. And this is considering they had super late first-round picks. And, I mean, they were in the conference finals, man, and they had these picks. I know it was a deep draft, but, man, I feel like they really, really got away with some steals here. So, Sharife Cooper ended the night. Man, he finished the night with 21 points, 9 assists, a steal, 5 of 8 from deep, 8 of 14 from the field. He had a bunch of turnovers. That was a weak point for him, along with Jalen Johnson. They both had 6 turnovers on the night. But there was I think it was the third quarter. The Pacers were making a run. Sharife Cooper said nope. Sharife Cooper said, nope. He made 3 straight threes. That's not just 3 straight threes for him. And, whenever he took his next 3 shots, they all went in. Nope. The next 3 possessions, 3 straight possessions, Sharife Cooper knocked down a 3. And that right there, I think, was when I ultimately decided, Atlanta's not losing this game. And boy, was I almost wrong. So don't listen to me. Don't listen to my mid-game takes. I had the Hawks winning this game by a lot to begin, and I was wrong. I mean, they won by 1. The Pacers came back. I was very wrong. But Sharife Cooper, 3 straight threes. He actually attempted a 4th. He attempted a heat check. It was honestly something to watch. But it was mainly for the Atlanta Hawks. It was Sharife Cooper. You had Skylar Mays drop 16 points. 4 threes. You also had Jalen Johnson, although he did have 6 turnovers. He had 18 points and 10 rebounds for a very good double-double. with Sharife and Jalen Johnson, I would say there were a bunch of times where they did something, like maybe they made a pass or they made a certain dribble, whatever it was. There were so many times, and there were 12 of them combined. 12 combined turnovers is horrible. They're going to have to figure that out next game because it's not going to work you're not going to be able to turn the ball over 12 times combined and win every time. That's not going to happen. That's a lot of turnovers for two players. But basically, a ton of the time it was like, what on earth are you doing right now? Like, where the hell are you passing it to? Who did you think was open there? It's very easy for me, sitting on my couch live streaming this game to say this, but there were a bunch of times this game where I was like, oh my goodness gracious, you guys are very young. I don't know what the hell that was. But Jalen Johnson with an 18 and 10 double-double, which is very solid. Sharife Cooper, 21 and 9, phenomenal. And then Skylar Mays, 16 points, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. They did a great job. Now, talking about the Indiana Pacers, Duarte did a phenomenal job. 21 points, 7 rebounds, 8 of 19 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3. 3 straight quarters. 3 straight quarters, he had a buzzer beater 3. 3 straight quarters. It was as crazy as it sounds. 3 straight quarters. You had to watch at the end of the quarter, Chris Duarte make a buzzer beater 3. It was actually kind of dope all 3 times. But he finished, and he was like the main reason that they stayed in this game. I mean, if he didn't make... Even just thinking if he didn't make one of those 3 buzzer beaters, it wouldn't even been a 1-possession game. If he missed all 3, it's a double-digit game. So he came through in ways you can't even imagine. Outside of even those buzzer beaters, he just had a very solid game. Cassius Stanley, I thought he played phenomenal. He really kept them in it in the third and fourth quarter as well. He ended with 14 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from deep. His 2 threes were so huge. He had a couple of steals. He had some big defensive stops. I thought Cassius Stanley did, honestly, just a phenomenal job tonight. And it's weird because he only played a handful of minutes in the Pacers' first G League game. So I was really shocked that they gave him 21 minutes tonight, and he was so efficient. He looked like he was ready to go. But if you guys watch my YouTube channel, you know how big I am on any Duke players. Brissett, honestly, I don't think Brissett really had a good game. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. If you look at it statistically, pretty solid game. But when you really break it down, he shot 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 5 from deep. He was a big reason that they just were never really able to come back and maintain a lead. He was super inefficient. Nothing was falling for him. He had open shots. It just wasn't Brissett's night tonight. Isaiah Jackson, who I really want to talk about because I was just kind of informed on who this is. Apparently, he's going to be Miles Turner's replacement, or eventual replacement, I should say. Tonight, keep this in mind, guys. Like, seriously. 17 minutes. That's it. 13 points, 12 rebounds. In 17 minutes. That is a phenomenal job. No matter who you ask, that is a phenomenal job. So Isaiah Jackson has immediately piqued my interest. I now want to watch not only the Atlanta Hawks, but I also want to watch the Atlanta Pacers. Nope, L. Not only do I want to watch the Atlanta Hawks' next Summer League game, I want to watch the Indiana Pacers' next Summer League game. That's how fun this game was. Although 84-83 doesn't seem like high scoring, for the games I've watched in the Summer League this season, it felt super high scoring. So I had a good time watching this. Isaiah Jackson went off. Dwayne Washington Jr. cooled off, only 4 points, 1 of 6 shooting, 1 of 4 from deep. This was a fun game. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this was the most fun I had watching a game the entire Summer League until the Rockets-Pistons, just because of how well the Rockets did and how much they kind of beat the crap out of the Pistons at the end there. But I would say as far as like how close games are, like just a close game, from a close game perspective, this was game of the Summer League so far. A buzzer beater from Sharife Cooper with 1 second left, like as the clock is ticking down. That's phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. So Sharife Cooper, he might be the backup point guard for the Atlanta Hawks next season. Who knows? He's playing really good right now. So, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. If you want more Atlanta Hawks content, if you want more Indiana Pacers content, or if you just like NBA content, be sure to hit that sub button. All likes, all comments, all new subscriptions, they all help out the algorithm so much. And like I said, I'm trying to hit 6,000 before I go back to school at the end of August. So it's a really hard task. So anything that you guys can do helps so much. Peace.